Hey, how you doing? How's all the boys and girls out there in World of Tanks land? And how's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing good. Just thought I'd do this little kind of like an update vid. What am I talking about? Kind of like it's an update vid. Of course, it's done a million update vids. But anyhow, Cosmic here. How you doing? I know I haven't put up content in a while, and I know I was really doing well there, and I was being regular having put up vids, Monday through Friday during COVID, the height of COVID. I kind of instantly saw what was going on, and I kind of recognized the situation straight away, and said this is a perfect time to put up vids, and it's kind of like less pressure because when I was because I was still working and all of that during COVID. It's kind of it always felt like a weekend going to work because um, there's no traffic on the roads. It's all very quiet out there. It's just kind of less stress out there. Basically, I'm not like a frontline key worker, etc. and all of that. Yes, I don't get to experience like COVID like firsthand, but I still had to work. I was still second line key worker, I guess. But yeah, I mean, these last couple of weeks I have been working an awful lot, and I've kind of lost staff, and for this reason, that reason, and myself, I decided to put in some extra hours because who doesn't like extra money and all of that jazz, and. And this is still ongoing. It's going to be ongoing for the next couple of weeks. I haven't had like a day off in like 10 days. I think my next day off is in like 2 weeks' time, and all of this I'm doing because in about 3 to 4 weeks I'm going to be moving into my apartment, my brand new home, and this is kind of like crucial in my life because for the first time in I don't know how many years I'm gonna have my own place. This is like a big deal for me. So I want to be prepared, like financially, when I move in because I don't have anything. It's gonna be bare bones in there. There's got to be a fridge, and but I need a bed. I need furniture and all of that jazz. So I need to be prepared financially. I need to, get as much money underneath my belt in my pocket as possible. Hence why I'm working. Hence why the lack of vids. So a bit of like uncertainty, and I'm going a little bit over the top here with explanations, but it's been a while since I made a vid, so let's chat. And yeah, so I can, of course, I still come home every day, like at 5 o'clock, but I'm usually kind of knackered, and I want to watch YouTube, and I want to watch a movie, and not really in the mood to make vids, and I'm also not in the mood a lot to play World of Tanks. So I kind of I need my days off to make the vids. I need to be clear-headed and all of that jazz, and have a whole day to make a vid, or a whole morning I'll spend making some silly little vid and editing it to perfection and all of that jazz, and if I did it in the evenings, it would feel rushed, and I don't do that kind of thing anymore. I basically make vids and I don't want to sound selfish, like when it feels good, when I want to make the vids. I never put out vids these days because I have to, because I don't feel like I'm giving 100%. So yeah, so yeah, so yeah. I don't know what to say. But I have made these kind of vids before where I give an update and then in 2 days I'm making vids. So there is that. There is a bit of unpredictability, in how I make it. Yeah. I kind of, pardon me. I kind of, I do what again, I don't want to sound selfish. I do what I want. I do it because it feels good, because being a YouTuber for World of Tanks, you're not going to make any money. You know, you're not doing it for the subs, you're not doing it for the views, and you do make money, but it's pocket change, it's pocket money. It's like, you know, nothing. You can buy a bit of gold, maybe a tank here and there, all of that jazz. So it's not like major money. As far as I'm concerned, but having said that, you know, during COVID, it said YouTube, my stats, it says, well done, your views are up 150%. You know, but that's because of COVID and everybody was at home. You know, anybody want to do a you know count for this vid? And my voice is a little bit low because it's early morning here. I don't want to wake everybody up, but yeah, so all of that jazz. When I move into my new place, I will be getting a doggo. I will be getting 2 cats. I won't be getting any fish because I didn't enjoy keeping fish. It wasn't the fish, it was the tank. Keeping that tank from going green, that was the pain in the butt. I think it was the size of the tank and the amount of fish I had in the tank. There were too many fish for that tank, and hence it was changing colours. Maybe I might get a little aquarium. Maybe, who knows? I don't know. All I remember was getting a whole bunch of fish. My kids were around. They just started hitting their teen years, and like, wow, look at all the fish. Look at all the fish. After a couple of years, nobody was interested in the fish, and I was just waiting for all the fish to die. I was just waiting for these effers to die so I could just get rid of the tank, and they all died except for one, and there was this one fish, and he lived for another like 2-3 years after the one before him died. And I was just like, every morning I wake up, I'm like, oh, you're still alive. And they're like, yeah, effer, I'm still here. Still alive and kicking. And he did eventually pass away, and yeah, and then I finally got rid of the tank, and nobody even noticed apart from me, you know. So I do have 2 kittens lined up, because I am a cat person, I'm a dog person, I'm an animal. So, and I usually buy them in pairs. I usually have 2 cats, and I usually get kittens. So, and a doggo. Now I'm torn between getting a rescue dog and getting a pedigree dog. Now if I got a pedigree dog, my sister has a cockapoo, and that dog is beautiful. It's fantastic. It's a beautiful thing. Snoopy, you heard him once or twice barking in the background, and he doesn't shed. Oh my lord, he doesn't shed. Not one single hair have I seen in this household from that dog. And he's beautiful golden hair. But the only negative is he's about £600, to buy as a puppy. Now rescue dog, I'm guessing is like 50 quid, but you don't know what you're getting, Even if you see what you're getting, you still don't know what you're getting. So it's kind of like, this is life in a nutshell. Option A or option B. This is how it is in life. It's like, oh, will you just hand me stuff on a silver platter, wrapped with a bow tie, and so I don't have to think about this stuff, and but what can you do, So yeah, I will be. For those of you who don't know, I've just moved to a little town outside Manchester. It's where my it's just outside Manchester. It's basically where my sister lives. She went through a divorce. I went through a divorce. Her ones are still kind of in the middle of their teen years. My boys have grown up, so I was fine with splitting up with my wife, FUY, and all of that jazz. So I'll be moving in. Basically, I will have a flatmate, a roommate. They call it in America, even though it's not really a roommate. It's a flatmate. It's kind of like a 2-bedroom, and I know the person, so that's cool. I know my landlord. I've known him for years, so the place I'll be moving into will be like my forever home. It won't be like he's had the place for decades. Basically, it's never going to sell. So it'll be my forever home, basically. So that's why I'm kind of super excited about getting this place. It won't be. I've rented it before, and I hate renting. I rented. We rented one place as a family, and we were there for 2 years, and then the landlord decided, I'm going to sell the place and just kicked us out. That's what you get when you're a renter. It's unpredictable. It's not very nice, and but this is, a unique situation because I know the landlord and know, he's a friend of a friend basically, and I've known him for years, and he's got a couple of properties and he's rented them for years, and he's a good landlord. He takes care of the place, and the place I'm moving into now is actually being renovated, for my arrival. So it's going to be a 2-bedroom. I'll be taking the bigger bedroom, and the other person will be taking the smaller bedroom, and it's a she, but I'm cool with that and all of that jazz. No funny business, and she's cool with me getting cats and dogs, and yeah, we'll be talking about YouTube and vids, and yeah, I haven't been playing that much lately. Just in the evening, just a few battles here and there, and all of that jazz, and because that's what I do in the evenings. I should play a few battles. I don't know if I'll be getting the Valor tank, the Valor. Oh no, they did spell it for you because it's a British tank. But yeah. So I'm very happy at the moment. So very happy. Very happy. I just got my moped back. I've got a moped. I'm super happy. I've had the moped for about 6 months now. So yeah, it was in the shop for like 2 weeks, and I felt like my limb was missing. So my sister had to be my Uber driver, and I hated that because I didn't have my independence. So driving in the wind with the wind in my hair, even though I wear a helmet, so I have to wear a helmet. Okay. So what were we talking about? We were talking about YouTube, right? Anyhow, so yeah, so I'll do my best. I'll put up vids. I'll get back to, well, once I'm moved into my place and I'm settled, I see myself just putting out vids, as much as I can, as often as I can, platooning with people, all of that jazz, and hopefully the game won't die before then. And the new Xbox, and we're going to be moving to the new Xbox, and looking forward to that. And but yeah, it took like a year or two to move to the new Xbox last time, so it was. Anyhow, I'll stop my rapping. Take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos. I love you all. Ta-ta.